Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Denal, and I just wanted to wish everyone, especially my fellow Buddhists, a happy Vesak. I am an ardent Buddhist, and to us, Vesak is about commemorating Lord Buddha's birth, the enlightenment, and attainment of Nibbana. Now, to attain Nibbana, you know, many of us Buddhists work to attain Nibbana, which is the ultimate path, the liberation from suffering when we die, to avoid reincarnation as well as the continuation of suffering. Many of us wish to attain that when we die. And so here's the story for Buddha. Now, our story goes all the way up to the Sakya clan, which was a kingdom in North India. It was led by King Suddhodana and his wife Queen Maidevi. One day, in her sleep, Queen Maidevi had a dream, but it was no ordinary dream. It was a dream of a white elephant with six tusks. And then during that night, she was pregnant. Obviously, the king, we have to pick a name for the baby. So the king decided on Siddharth Gautama. And so one day, while Queen Maidevi was walking in Lumbini Park, she gave birth to Prince Siddhartha, who would one day grow up to be Buddha. And when Siddhartha took his first steps, a miracle happened. He took 7 steps as soon as he was born. Out of each of them, a lotus flower bloomed from each of his footsteps. He was raised in the palace. He lived the riches, the luxuries. He was part of the royal family, all of that, stuff like that. However, one day, while he was taking a horse ride, while in the horse ride, he saw 4 things. He saw a monk. He saw a dying person, a sick person, and an old person. Then he came to realization. This is a staple in our religion now. We have accepted the Four Noble Truths, but I'll get to that soon. Anyway, afterwards, he decided that he was going to suffer. He was going to suffer us. So he spent 49 days under the Mahabodhi tree meditating. He fasted and meditated for 49 days under the Mahabodhi tree until one day when he woke up after the 49 days, he was the enlightened Buddha. Now, Lord Buddha would go on to be one of the greatest teachers of mankind. And he started a small following of 25 and then this until he grew up a huge community of monks that followed his teachings, and even all sorts of people were monks, the rich, the poor, even criminals, like the evil Angulimala who cut off people's fingers and made necklaces out of them. Buddha had turned him into a compassionate saint. And so during his life, he stood for compassion and humanity throughout his life, ahimsa and stuff like that. Until one day, at the age of 80, he passed away. He had attained the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Yet his teachings continue to inspire us Buddhists today, with many of us working to follow his example. Now that the last story is done, here's our religion. My religion believes in the Four Noble Truths, which I just said. They are that all of us are gonna die one day. All of us are gonna get sick at least sometime. All of us are gonna become old and monks. And then, with this Four Noble Truths, we have 5 precepts. That is, do not kill, do not lie, do not don't engage in sexual misconduct or adultery, don't steal, and do not do drugs or get drunk. That is the principles, which are the ethical views which Buddhism promotes to us. And so yes, that is my religion, and that is story of our religion's founder, Lord Buddha. Alright, bye, peace, Buddhu Saranai.